This one is Christmas in the Trenches, written by John McCutcheon. It's a nice song. It's about folks at war and taking a break at Christmas time. And I'm playing it in G with capo 2. Excuse me. My name is Francis Tolliver. I come from Liverpool. 2 years ago, the war was waiting for me after school. To Belgium and to Flanders, to Germany to here. I fought for king and country I loved dear. It's Christmas in the trenches, where the frost so bitter hung. The frozen fields of France were still, no Christmas song was sung. Our families back in England were toasting us that day, the brave and glorious lads so far away. I was lying with my messmates on the cold and rocky ground, when across the lines of battle came a most peculiar sound. Says I, now listen up, Says I, now listen up, me boys. Each soldier strained to hear, as one young German voice sang out so clear. He's singing bloody well, you know, my partner said to me. Soon one by one each German voice joined in harmony. The cannons rested silent, the gas cloud rolled no more, as Christmas brought us respite from the war. As soon as they were finished, a reverent pause was spent. God rest ye merry gentlemen, struck up some lads from Kent. The next they sang was Stille Nacht, to Silent Night said I, and in two tongues one song filled up that sky. Someone coming toward us, the frontline sentry cried. All nights were filled on one lone figure, trudging from their side. His truce flag like a Christmas star shone on that plain so bright, as he bravely strode unarmed into the night. So there's a little interlude here. There's a fiddle if you have, you know, like a little fiddle plays. Anyway, maybe Marshall. Then one by one on either side walked into no man's land. With neither gun nor bayonet we met there hand to hand. We shared some secret brandy and wished each other well, and in a flare-lit soccer game we gave them hell. We traded chocolates, cigarettes, and photographs from home. These sons and fathers far away from families of their own. Young Sanders plays his wheeze box, and they had a violin. This curious and unlikely band of men. Soon daylight stole upon us. France was France once more. With sad farewells we each began to settle back to war. But the question haunted every heart that lived that wondrous night: whose family have I fixed within my sights? It was Christmas in the trenches, where the frost so bitter hung. The frozen fields of France were warm, as songs of peace were sung. For the walls they kept between them, to exact the work of war, had been crumbled and we're gone forevermore. My name is Francis Tolliver, in Liverpool I dwell. Each Christmas come since World War I, I've learned its lessons well, that the ones who call the shots won't be among the dead and lame, and on each end of the rifle we're the same.